we have Alvin Alpo Jackson, who is the assist leader.
Yes, sir.
For the National Old School Basketball League.
Yes, sir.
And a defending champion. I see he's sporting his championship belt.
Yeah, we got the hardware on us today. We brought it to the gym today. Big game tonight.
Yeah. They defeated the 76ers defeated the Hawks 80-79 in overtime. So I'm gonna let Alpo give me his assessment of the game.
It just was a hard-fought game. We had to knuckle down and bow down and play good D at the end. I felt like we shouldn't have went in the overtime, but in overtime we did tighten up and do what we need to do to get the win.
Okay, now you all scored 37 points in the first half, and the Hawks scored 35. What made this game so close?
Because of the rhythm. Then we were down a couple players, so we couldn't push it like we want to. At first we had to conserve fouls, so we stayed in the zone. We're a man-to-man team, but we had to play zone most of the whole game to conserve fouls and the speed of the game to keep us in the game because we had subs.
What about your defense? How do you rate your defense in the first half?
We played pretty good. We played the zone pretty good. We gave them the shots that we wanted them to shoot. You know, Ant Lee, they big. He made a couple three that we gave him. We designed our D to give to him. He knocked them down. They kept him in early, but the people we didn't want to get off, they didn't get out. Kenyatta, I don't think he made a three-point shot the first half, but I think we let 12 get loose, their best shooter, about 2 times.
And you're correct. Kenyatta scored 4 points in the first half, so you held that big man down.
Yes, sir.
Anthony Lee scored about.
That's what I'm saying.
About 13 points.
Yes, sir. He made, but what with a couple threes too. He usually don't make them.
Now in the second half, the Hawks scored 38 and you all scored 36 to take you all overtime. How would you assess your second half play?
I felt like we tried to put them away early, which we did, but we ain't had the subs, and we had to put one of our lower reserve, Mr. Darrell, in the game to get ice a breather when we was up by 11. And it caught them back up. Like we just couldn't get back in the flow. Then we want to use all the time out because I knew we were going to leave them late if it get close. But we went into our running game, but we couldn't put them away because of that one sub. Well, we was just tired. We had to sub them. I was out. Pimp was out. Tony was on there. Lester or Ice ain't have a sub. We had to put them in. I couldn't go back in at that time. And they put them back in the game. And then they got it right back close down the stretch.
So that was your weakness?
Right there, till the time. But when we made the sub, when we got them out the game, we went back up. I feel like we made the mistake when we was up, like 4 with 3 minutes. I told them, I said, they're tired, we need to go man right here because at the end of the day, you can make one pass in the zone and get an open shot. It don't matter if it's a good shoot or not. We need to be on the man. And they end up coming back, getting open shot. I figured we should have just stayed man.
Okay. Now, overtime, you all scored 7 points versus 6 points for them. What were your strategy going into overtime? Were you planning on going, using foul, going from the free throw line with the one-on-one? What were your plans going into overtime?
Our plans were to score, but they came out and hit 2 shots, one in the zone. They end up going up, and I said, look, we got to play man. The last minute, we got to play man. We come back. I don't think they scored another point. They might have made a free throw. They scored 4 or 5 or 6 points early. Then they don't score no more. I said we should have did it from the jump. I said Tony can guard him. We can do it from the jump. We got to come back. And we come back and win. Lester made 2 free throws down the stretch. Tony made a big 3 first. We come back and win the game.
What is your role?
My role is to put everybody in position to score or do what we need to do. If I got to score, I can score too. But I don't want to push it too much and score because I ain't in super shape. So I can go by my man every time, but I don't want to drain myself. That's why when we went up 11-12, I pushed out 5, 6, 7 points straight, but it killed me. That's why I had to come out the game. See, I can try to do that all the time, but then I won't pace. Then if I lead the flow, so our ball handling go down, we won't get our shooters in this spot, a bug in this spot, Lester Hood in this spot to score. So I try to pace myself. That's my role.
Okay. You are going into the playoffs.
Yes, sir.
What, 1 game left?
1 game left.
1 game left, and then you're going into the playoffs.
Yes, sir.
Are you ready for the playoffs?
We're ready for it. We're a playoff team.
You're a playoff team.
We're a playoff team. Our full roster there, I feel like our chances to repeat this year would be good. Be highly good.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Anything we need to know about the 76ers?
We'll be ready to play for the playoff. And we appreciate you, we love you, and we enjoy this league.
And we enjoy having you in the league, assist leader.
Yes, sir.
All right, we got Alpo Jackson.
Thank you, baby. Signing out. Champs.
All right, baby.